Hello everyone. In this video, I'll be presenting my online examination system developed with HTML, CSS, PHP, and MySQL. This system allows students to take multiple choice exams within a fixed time, and then the system automatically grades the exams and displays the results instantly. I'll walk you through this system step by step, starting from the database setup to adding questions and finally showing how a student takes the exams and gets graded automatically. Watch out. Okay, so you have to first open your XAMPP control panel and then look at something. You have to start your Apache and then MySQL like this. You're going to create a database for the system. So you have to turn it on, okay? Yeah. And then the next step is to open my PHP admin. To open my PHP admin in your browser. So how do we open my PHP admin in a browser? You only have to type localhost slash my PHP admin in the browser. So I have it here. Localhost slash my PHP. Yeah. So the next thing to do is to create the database, okay? So we have create here. You have create here. What you're going to create is an online exam system. So in my database, I'm going to name it online exam. Online online exam. Okay. So you're going to create the database. So I click on create. Yeah, database online has been created. Now we are going to select the database, okay? So after creating the database, I select so as I was saying, after creating the database, you have to select the online exams from the panel here, and then go to your SQL tab. You open the SQL tab, and then enter the SQL command. So I'm going to create questions table. Okay, I'm going to create a table called questions and store the exams questions, the multiple choice options, and then the answer. And then also, I'm going to create the results table to store the student's name, score, total marks, and then the date the exams was taken. As you can see, I have my table here, the questions table here, and then the result with the student's name, score, total, as I said. So after entering the SQL code, I go to I click on go, sorry. I click on go and then take um I click on go and then the tables will be created successfully. Okay. So where is the go? Where is the go? Yeah. For the coding aspect, you have to open HT docs in the XAMPP folder, HT docs, and then create a folder. which is online exams. That's the name of my folder. So online exams. Sorry, inside it. So you are going inside it. You're going to open it on Visual Studio Code and then start our codings. So inside the folder we have our admin app.php. You want to create a file inside. You click on the new file and then create the admin php, the db, that's the database, okay? So the db php, the exams php, the result, the style, and then the submit. Yeah, so you're going to code it and then look at the output of the code. Okay. Okay, so we are starting with the database connection, which is the DB, DBPHP. Okay. Um, this part actually connects the system to the MySQL database. Okay, there's nothing to worry about. We are. I'm going to. Okay, so this is the code for the database connection. Okay, so it connects it to the MySQL. If you're following this video, you can actually pause it and then copy the code, like type the code in your Visual Studio Code. For I my network was fully, so it got interrupted. Oops. I'm going to give you the time to. I know the codes are many. I can't explain it step by step. So the admin, this one is important. With the admin dashboard, let me start with the login. Sorry. So the login to this one will give us the interface for our admin login. Okay, our admin login. And come on, let me show you how it will look like. Yeah, so this is how the admin login looks like. So we are going to log in with the username, um admin. So when we log in, we have the admin dashboard, and then the code for the admin dashboard is here. Admin dashboard. So this is the code. So the admin can set questions and then give options. Okay, give options and then set or give the correct answer to the question. Do you understand? So we are going to set our own question. Hey, right now. Let me see if I'll get some questions okay, to set. Okay, let me update that. Okay, so let's set our question. What's the now? Let me give it a math question. Let me try a math question. Like, um, I like math very much. Like, find the gradient, find the gradient should I say gradient or um find the gradient and y-intercept from the equation of the line equation of the line. Let's say e- y equals 7x plus 7x plus 3. So that's the question. So the solution will be option A. Option A. Let's say A is mm, which is the M. Gradient is M. So gradient M equals x, and then y. No, I think when I type the gradient and then the y-intercept, it's going to delay. So let's use M as gradient and then C as intercept. Okay. So M equals 6. Let me edit it here. So gradient M. Let me indicate it here. Sorry. And then the intercept as C, small c. Okay, so M is 6, C is 8 for option A. Option B, M equals 7 and equals C equals 4. Option C, M equals M equals 7 7. C equals equals let me give it 3, and then D M equals 9, C equals 5. But here, finding the gradient of an equation of the line y equals 7x plus 3, the gradient, you definitely get the gradient to be 7 and then the intercept to be 3, okay? When you work it out, that's the correct answer. So here, the correct answer is C. The correct answer is C, so I'm going to put it there. So C is the correct answer, which is this. You copy and paste it here. So I've added the question to it, okay? Now how are we going to admin is done. Now the student, let's check how the student is going to answer it and then see the outcome. But before then, let's look at something like at our code. Okay, so we have the index. The index here is the interface of like how the student is going to see it on its screen, okay? On their screen, sorry. Yes. Okay, so I tried something, yeah. The student, here's the third question. Okay, so This is the login of the students. You are going to start exams. I've set 3 questions already. The first and second, never mind. It's I was trying, I was giving it a try. So I didn't set any like reasonable question. Okay. I was just trying something. So let's say the name is that's my name, okay. Lily Amacho Abuche is my name. Start exams. But wait. I'm using Lily Amacho Abuche. No. Let me use, let's say, Emmanuel Opoku as my name. So let's say Emmanuel Opoku is my name, yes, it's my name. So I'm going to start the exams. Is that I have 1 minute, okay? The exam duration is 1 minute to answer these 3 questions. So what's a noun? A noun, all names, a noun. This on so all names are now, and then find the gradient is, this is the questions I set. So yeah, submit. So when I submit, you see there are 3 questions, and then I chose the correct answer. So I have 3/3. Okay, let's try something here. Let me go back. Emmanuel, start. Let me choose the first option. Let me choose this, and then that, and then submit and see what I have. 0 because I didn't choose the correct answer. Let's visit our code and see something. Yes. So this is the submit code, okay? You can pause the video and then write it down. And then this is the result code. The result code. Exams result, the name, and then the score. And then this is the CSS I used. The CSS I used. Mm, so the DB, the exams. Okay, so the you see I gave it was 1 minute. It was 1 minute. That was 60 seconds. So this is the time. So you can set the time, you can change the time. Yes, you can change the time every time. Like depending on the questions you are setting, you can change the time here. So maybe if I'm setting maybe like 70 or 30 questions. 1 minute is not enough. I can edit the time here so that the students will at least get more time to answer the questions. Yes, so thank you for watching this video. In our next video, we'll be learning a lot. Okay, so be expecting. Bye.